It's your girl, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, let's take it just outside of Orlando, Florida, to discuss the tragic slaying of 19-year-old Tadarius Massey, allegedly at the hands of his estranged girlfriend, 18-year-old Zoe Cooper. But before we get into this video, I'd like to say thank you to our supporters. We appreciate you so much and we hope you stick around. If you'd like to support the channel monetarily, you can find the information on the screen. And to support us for absolutely no cost, please hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and join the Tony Two Times family. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, this video is sponsored by yours truly, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and my new YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out and support me. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below. And be sure to share this video with everyone you know. Stay tuned until the end to hear all the details. Everything in this video is alleged. All right, let's get into it. Tadarius Marquise Massey was affectionately known by many names. TD to his mom, Tad to his uncle and aunts, Tadpole to a special aunt, Nemo and Elmo to his cousins, and Walk to his homeboys. Each name with a significant meaning that was given to him by those who loved him. According to Tadarius's family, his entire life was defined by one word: perseverance. No matter the tests and trials, the ups and downs that came his way from birth to the beginning of adulthood, he persevered to the best of his ability. Although he was faced with many challenges, as most young men go through in their adolescent years, he did his best to work hard. He kept a job and was determined to graduate from high school. He made his mother and loved ones proud with his tenacity to stay focused. Born December 19, 2004 in Savannah, Georgia, Tadarius was his mother's only child and the apple of her eye. They were very close, and Tadarius grew up and became her protector. Tadarius and his mom were two peas in a pod. He had an amazing smile and the personality to match. He was athletic, ran track in middle school, and played football for Maryville High School in Tennessee before moving and attending Ocoee High School in Ocoee, Florida, just 12 miles outside of Orlando. He started a job at Subway and was doing pretty well, building his manager's trust, and gained more responsibility as time went on. Despite all of the good things Tadarius had going on for him, when it came to his romantic relationship with a girl he started dating at Ocoee, things became very toxic. Tadarius started a relationship with a girl named Zoe Cooper. It's not clear how long Zoe and Tadarius had been together before things got tumultuous. According to records, in December of 2023, Tadarius and Zoe had gotten into a fight at school over the fact that Tadarius refused to let her go through his phone. Zoe allegedly had suspicions that Tadarius was talking to other girls. Zoe allegedly went after Tadarius physically. Tadarius did end up speaking with the assistant principal at the school about the situation and alleged that although Zoe came after him, he did not fight back. He also told school officials that Zoe had allegedly come after him several times before and even cut him. According to Tadarius's manager at Subway, Zoe would sometimes show up at the restaurant during Tadarius's shift and just sit inside the establishment without speaking to him. Tadarius's manager recalled seeing him coming to work looking beat up. He also told his manager about the times Zoe had allegedly physically tried to harm him. Tadarius and Zoe's relationship would only continue to escalate. Both Tadarius and Zoe graduated from Ocoee High School in May 2024. You see Tadarius pictured here with his mother on his special day. Tadarius himself was very proud of his accomplishment of graduating from high school. He was looking forward to what life had to offer. Maybe he hoped to pursue a career as an auto mechanic since he was already doing some work in the field as a side hustle. Zoe, on the other hand, had plans on attending Texas Southern University in Houston in the fall of 2024. Just days before Zoe was scheduled to leave for college, the relationship between her and Tadarius took a dark and sinister turn. On Wednesday, August 14th, 2024, Tadarius and Zoe were at her house together in the 1700 block of Florence Vista Boulevard in West Orange County. An argument broke out between the two because once again, Tadarius would not give Zoe access to his phone. Things got physical and Tadarius was cut pretty badly. Frantic and panicked, Zoe drove Tadarius to the hospital in Ocoee but did not get out of the car. His friends who were with him took him inside and Zoe went back home. At 1:30 p.m. on August 14th, 19-year-old Tadarius Massey succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced gone at the hospital. Police didn't arrive until after Tadarius was pronounced gone. An autopsy revealed that Tadarius had a cut wound to his left shoulder that hit the bone and another that went to his heart. As police began the investigation into Tadarius' slaying, it was unclear whether it was a homicide or an involved self-defense. Friends who saw the estranged couple immediately following the incident claimed that Zoe was frantically saying she didn't mean to do it before taking Tadarius to the hospital. Zoe, who had an injury to her eye, cooperated with police after the incident, providing a detailed story of events. She told police Tadarius' wounds derived from a culmination of a long fight in which both of them struck each other and handled the weapon, which painted a picture of possible self-defense. However, the evidence and investigation after the incident would tell a different story. According to police, Zoe had no other injuries other than a black eye. Police found that suspicious from what was an alleged prolonged altercation. Zoe also claimed that Tadarius got a hold of the weapon before she got it back and cut stuffed animals and poured liquor on her during the incident. However, those details from her timeline were not able to be confirmed through evidence at the crime scene. When police spoke with Zoe's family, who was present at the home during the incident, they told police they didn't hear anything. The day after Tadarius was slain, Zoe posted an Instagram reel containing a photo of her and Tadarius with a caption that read, "I don't expect for anyone to understand my side of the story. Sorry for the pain I caused upon any and everybody due to this. If I could take it back or trade place in a heartbeat, I would. Hashtag long live TD. I love you always. I'm truly sorry for what I did. It wasn't supposed to be this way." In addition to the 2 cut wounds that Tadarius sustained during the incident, his autopsy report showed 2 healed cut wounds located near his left shoulder, as well as new cut marks from the day of the incident on his wrist and forearm. There was also a cut on his forehead and scratches on his neck that were indicative of hands being placed around his neck to stop his breathing. During the investigation, authorities uncovered the chilling allegations of harm from Zoe during the couple's relationship. Police found images in both Zoe and Tadarius's phones of fresh cut wounds on his left shoulder from March 24, 2024. They also found numerous messages from March 29th in which Zoe would claim responsibility for Tadarius's fresh cut wounds and threaten future harm, saying things like, "I wish you wouldn't have lived that day. I'm glad I cut you. I should have deleted you, and I'ma spit on your grave." Another message read, "Seriously, I hope you end a very painful ending, and I mean that." Investigators also spoke with the assistant principal at Tadarius's school and his manager, who he confided in about prior altercations between him and Zoe. Just days after the August 14th incident, Zoe Cooper went off to college at Texas Southern University. During the investigation, police uncovered a disturbing message sent by Zoe to Tadarius on Instagram several days after he lost his life, saying, "You with that sleepy hollow," with several laughing face emojis, according to the affidavit. 4 months later, Orange County Police reached out to Texas Southern University and asked them to take 18-year-old Zoe Cooper into custody. On November 15th, after being charged with second-degree hit in connection to Tadarius Massey's slaying, Zoe was arrested at an off-campus housing. Zoe appeared in court. She was to be extradited back to Florida. However, despite the serious charges, she was released, and court documents appeared to indicate Orange County Police rescinded their extradition request. The documents read, "Demanding jurisdiction released whole. Will not extradite. Zoe Cooper is innocent until proven guilty." According to a Facebook post from a family member of Tadarius, on August 14th, he was allegedly lured to Zoe's home under false pretenses of a pregnancy test in lieu of the fatal altercation. They also claim that Zoe has since deleted her Instagram account with the username Mind of a Maniac. Tadarius's family is having a tough time this holiday season with his loss, of course, and the outcome of the investigation. They are seeking justice for Tadarius. The family has created a GoFundMe for Tadarius, and if you feel inclined to donate, I'll leave the link to it down in the description box below. May Tadarius Massey continue to rest in peace. My condolences and well wishes go out to his family during this difficult time. There is truly a dangerous culture that has been cultivated over time that somehow toxic relationships equals to love, especially amongst our younger generation. The influence of toxic love has reached an all-time high. There is an utter disregard for life in these types of relationships. DV is never, ever okay, no matter who the primary aggressor is, man or woman. This is such a sad and disturbing situation. Fam, let's keep the conversation going. Let me know your thoughts on this tragic story in the comments below. Alright fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times. Until next time.